Wala akong ngipin kaya di ko papakita. Kunin ko pa yung ngipin ko bukas. What?
Pardon me? Yes.
McDonald's. McDonald's drink. No, Savannah, gonna wait.
Can I grab 4 or 5 more straws, please? Thank you.
Where is this side? Going
Emily
downtown.
Murphy Park.
Murphy.
Emily Murphy Park, Saskatchewan Drive. The Butart Conservatory. Rossdale's just over there. Kinsman's just over here. Mill Creek is just over there. You go up on the hill, then you're into Capilano. Where those towers are over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Highlands. Obviously the downtown there.
Yeah.
There's the Butart just over there. You can see the tops of the pyramids there now. Just running a red light there, buddy. Right in front of us, so on the other side of the overpass, is the Shaw Conference Center with the Alberta Government building right in, or Canadian Government building right in behind it. Right behind it is,
Let's go to the Parliament.
we don't have Parliament here.
No, where the MPs are. What do you call
That's in
that?
Ottawa.
No, right now
You're
in
talking the MLAs.
MLAs, yeah.
That's the legislature. It's over
Eleven.
that way.
Oh,
It's too cold to be walking around out there. They don't have the fountains or anything going.
not yet. But we go there for we don't have to get out. We just have to go for like roaming around with the car.
What's the fire department doing over there? There's the Hotel Mac. Right beside it is the TELUS building. Used to be the AGT building. Right below it is Macaulay Plaza. This is Grierson Hill. If you want to get your buns of steel, go up the stairs. Up and down the stairs 2-3 times. Building right in front of us. It's the last building my Uncle Ralph rented in. There's favorite apartment is actually here at Edmonton House.
That blue.
The one with the parkade below it that you can see.
Oh, okay.
And the Chateau Lacombe, where you like the revolving restaurant.
Yes. My favorite. That block.
My Google. You should remember that place.
Why?
That's where we went to see Don Moen.
Oh yes, okay. Don Moen.
Here's one of my favorite buildings right here.
What's that?
The old Imperial Bank of Commerce. It's one of the older buildings in the city. It just has a classic design to it. Enbridge Tower. Right behind it is the TD Tower. That's the one that I used to work at when I worked at Equifax. You go 4 blocks that way and you come to Energy Plaza, and that's where I worked for FCA. And what used to be here was the Bank of Montreal building. It's completely gone now.
Yeah. That's our first
Our
meeting.
first place was right up here in what used to be called Eaton Center, but it's now Edmonton Center.
Our
What is it?
first
Edmonton
day.
Center West.
First meeting.
First meeting,
City
second cup.
Center. Yeah, second cup. It's not there
Well,
anymore.
the second cup's gone now. You know, and the kicker was I arrived like 45 minutes early,
You
and I
always say
couldn't
that.
find the damn place. Shit, I was doing laps looking for it.
Oh, it's time, and where are you? I didn't even want to send my message. And now you get my phone, including me.
Yep. Well, we'd only been talking for about 2 months. Oh, correction, I was talking a lot, and you were asking questions.
Yeah. I want to get to know you.
Oh, the old parkades and everything are all gone here. Nice district. Look at all the buildings now. This used to be all parking lots and stuff here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And now it's
The
all
bus
building?
depot was 2 blocks that way. And it's gone now completely. Oh, there's Japanese villages over here now. I was wondering where it moved from. Because it was over by Edmonton Center. Now it's over here. Things are changing, whether you want them to or not.
This area is the poorer area.
Excuse me?
This is the area, the poorer area.
No. No, this is all university over there, and it's all getting redone. Like the car dealership here, the Ford car dealership is gone. You can guarantee there's going to be freaking towers built there.
Yeah, going to be tall buildings.
No, this is all the trendy hipster area again.
All the artsy-fartsy.
Artsy-fartsy groups, yep. And educational places like Norwest College. This used to be an A and B sound. This gold building, this is Energy Square. That's where I worked for ARC and NCO. It's actually kind of a pretty building when the sun hits it. I was one of the first customers they ever had at this place.
Boston Pizza?
Yeah, I went there the opening day. Went there for lunch about 2 hours after it opened.
Wow.
This used to be the Baker Center. This is where they used to have, it was all clinics and stuff. Now they just have Baker Optical is all that's left. Rip things out of here. This place up here, you can see it, the Avalon. That was one of the apartment buildings my Uncle Ralph lived in. He was originally on the 7th floor, but he was scared of heights, so he'd never go out on the balcony. So the second place that he got was down on the ground floor, just on the north side of the building. Then when Darren came out here for university, he was living in that building as well. Ironically, Darren was scared of heights too and never went out on the balcony.
We're downhill.
Symphony Tower, right beside you there. It's one of the newer towers in all of Edmonton. This is where the government officials get their parking. They got the East Park A and they got the South one as well. And that's where our MLAs and Premier come and park their vehicles.
Very well secured.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll notice they got security shacks back there too, right? So. Remember when that bus tried to go across the high-level bridge?
Yeah.
Having to guide him back. He didn't know how to do it. And that dumbass, oh, I do this all the time. Remember the first year, I think it was in '81, where they actually had created an artificial waterfall off of the bridge. It looked pretty cool. Over there's the U of A. Goes up to about 25,000 people every day. It goes up about that amount. Down there's the Kinsman Center. Just up here around the corner.
No.
You don't remember?
No.
Stop around the corner in that building right there. The high-level diner. You don't remember going there?
Oh.
Right here?
Yeah, I do.
Where a lot of your university students get their housing. Frat houses. Frat house right beside it. You ever seen a frat house before?
No.
Okay, go down there. You can see the Greek symbols on the outside.
Mm. Are you a member to any prep?
Nope.
Yeah, me too. I don't like.
Never even remotely interested.
Mm-hmm.
Closest I came to was the Social Deviant Society. Basically to be contrarian about everything.
Is it true that those frats mostly believe in fault of one, fault of all?
Excuse me? Fault of one, the fault of all?
Yeah.
Not really. No, it's just a way to kind of have a social network at university.
Mm.
It's not the same as like down in the States.
Yeah, Alpha Pi Omega is the biggest, seems like. Bill Clinton is a member.
Sure.
Yeah. Obama is a member.
There was Rutherford House back there, pardon me, I didn't mention it to you. The problem with most of the universities now is they're all becoming woke. More worried about feelings as opposed to actually learning something.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating. It has a university feel to it here. The average age drops considerably until you get over to the professor's quarters. This is a pretty area in the summertime. Core Lookout. If you've never been there. You can see where the professors live.
This one? This area?
This is where a lot of the professors,
Their houses or they're renting?
in many cases, they own them.
It doesn't look right.
Some nice houses here.
They're not impressive looking.
No, not overly.
It's old.
Well, yeah, it's in university grounds.
But these are a little modern.
Yeah.
There are some.
It's an older part of the city, too, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everywhere else, there's some growth happening here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember, you're right on the river valley here, too. That's why some of the prices are nuts. You're still on Saskatchewan Drive here. You can see the entire river valley there. When I was a kid, they used to trim all these down so you could see the entire city valley. Core Lookout is just over here. Murphy Park here.
Yeah.
Lot of snow. Not the.
You're moving, buddy. What that would be? Be kind of cold. What's up your mind? What the hell are you doing, buddy? There's some diehards. Wow, these are diehards. Snow all over the place.
People are having picnics already.
It's nuts. Some of these look like they're more like university little groups and shit getting together.
The river is full.
Yeah, these are university groups. Probably like clubs and mutual interest clubs and shit like that.
Young people.
Yeah. Probably a way to get together away from the university, but still close to the university. There's snow everywhere. Like, these people are nuts.
Mm.
They got like 4 layers on. Wouldn't be surprised if some of them are like jogging clubs and shit like that. Really wouldn't be surprised. There's a statue of Emily Murphy. She was a prominent woman in the suffrage movement. Do you know what the suffrage movement was?
No.
We are women to vote.
Beautiful.
There's 2 queens. I feel this way. Daddy, I like this one queen, not that.
Do you?
Yeah. I like the one on the south.
When we did go for picnics, it used to be just over here.
South.
You could actually get out there and throw footballs and stuff like that and have room.
Yeah, we used to see this.
Now there's a driving range there and a golf course.
And Daddy, this is a golf course?
There's a driving range right here.
Oh, I
You can
love
see the
this.
guys already out there hitting the golf ball.
I used to see this. There was even I have a golf set.
And you got the Royal Glenora figure skating complex is just down here.
One of my friends used to go figure skating. I used to see them.
You can see the high level bridge we just came across. And then behind it, the new James McDonald Bridge. This is another one of my favorite buildings right here.
Look at the view.
Nice view.
On the outside.
It's almost $1 million view.
Daddy, we went there for some photos on last week.
Used to love this place.
You're right,
This is a
John.
beautiful
We
building.
used to be here. Yeah, right? Yeah. We used to take these photos. This wasn't a Jasper place in here.
No, this is not Jasper Place. Jasper Avenue's over that way, you'll find.
That's where Jasper place.
restaurants up here I want to take you to. Just you and I as a date.
Where?
Coming up to it, I'll show it to you. It's Laos cuisine.
Leo?
Laos.
Okay.
Laos. As in like Laos and Cambodia.
Cambodia? Yeah.
They specialize in seafood and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, seafood here are expensive.
Well, it's a little bit more expensive, yeah.
There's a house. There's a house.
It's one of the ones being built, yep.
Whoa, that's the Goldie big tower in the world. I've got a parking lot. That is our parking lot. Tower.
Parking lot.
Parking, yep. A lot of construction still going on. Look at that church. They redid the roof.
Mm.
I see a cross. The circle.
Mm-hmm.
This is a public Catholic church. There's a fast.
All churches are public.
I went to our church is Catholic. I went to a public church when I was
We even have our Scientologists right over here. First Church of Christ Sciences. Scientology. Right there. That beat up old building. Down this street. It's not down the, oh yeah, there it is. I should just trust my instincts. It's right there where the yellow awning is.
Okay.
Yes, Johan. Nope. It's a blood service. They
How is the Canadian? The Alberta Blue.
there's the one I want to take you to.
Mm.
Laos
Okay.
is Thai, pardon me. And Laos is like Cambodia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out this way.
Where are you going?
Well, we can't go where I'd like to go. From the route that we're on. So you can see the Avalon a little closer.
What's in Avalon?
Right here.
What's up? Oh, your uncle.
That's where my Uncle Ralph lived. Right over on the last big windows that you see over here.
Mm-hmm.
That was where his apartment was.
Mm.
That was the last place my grandfather stayed at. And the parking lot that we used to go to was just over here. Right down over here.
Mm.
Now they do it reserve parking for whatever that building is now. The Avalon has had a lot of renovations done to it over the years.
Where the art gallery?
Yeah, he was that apartment right over there. They used to have wood fencing so you couldn't see. And where this parking lot is over here, there used to be a house. Like a couple refused to sell their house.
Mm-hmm.
So they were a house with towers on both sides.
Daddy?
And Darren's apartment was on exactly the opposite side of the one that we see here, as was my Uncle Ralph's first place when it was way up. Actually, Darren was on the 7th floor. His was up on the 11th floor. And we could watch the baseball game over at the Diamond from his balcony. The Avalon. Avalon. I always thought these hills were kind of cool. It wasn't so much fun going up and down the stairs down to the convenience store, because the convenience store was down at the base of the hill here and 2 blocks that way. So I picture having to go up and down those stairs. Yes, Savannah?
What about the art gallery?
The Alberta Art Gallery is over on the other side of the river,
Daddy?
just off of the university campus.
Daddy?
Yes, Johan.
I saw it there like over on the
If you remember, a couple of years ago, we actually went walking in there. Anything can be a landmark.
That's a landmark. Wait a minute, I see.
You remember walking up and down these hills?
Yes, we did, Daddy. Oh, you know this. It's the iron.
The little convenience store that we used to come down to is just down here. There's a little Chinese couple that ran it. It's long gone now, sadly. Right in front of you is the Rossdale power plant. It's been shut down for years. And, you can see the lights of the ballpark from here.
What about that brown, Daddy, what about that?
What about what?
That brown thing.
What brown thing?
There.
Where?
Can you see it?
Well, I can't see it.
That one.
Oh shit, that was part of the curb. The dome here? That's the legislature. That's the legislature. Well, of course it's a landmark. It's the legislature. The art gallery is on the other side of the river, like I said. Looks like Cliff Clavin's bar is gone. There's not a tiny little dog. This is the legislature grounds, part of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big, Daddy, there used to be a pool right beside that.
No, that's, you're talking the reflection pool where the fountains and everything are.
Yeah.
That's up on the north side of the building.
We used to see that. I used to go there with, I saw
This is all part of the legislature.
I see a fire.
Yeah, that's part of the centennial.
It's not made of.
Yes, here where Mommy and Daddy get married.
Oh, really?
Up there.
Yeah.
Up there.
There,
Right
what
up, you
happened
can see
in
where the
that-
fences are.
Yeah.
Where the black fence is,
Yeah.
right there.
Is that where we're married?
Yes,
Get
right up at the
married
black
up
fence there.
there.
And just look, so you were married right by the black fences?
Yeah, up by the black fences there.
I forgot to see a wedding photo of that.
Yeah,
I
you've
saw
seen
it.
them.
I saw it.
You both have.
And see that at a different place.
And this is the federal building up here. The big white one. It looks like they're trying to do other stuff with it now. There's still word that they might be trying to make it into condos and stuff.
Oh.
It'd be an interesting building to be in. That design anyway. I don't know whether that'll ever happen or not.
They should to make money than waste money.
Well, the federal government doesn't care about wasting money, man.
Yeah, that's true.
federal building for a long time. It's a federal asset. Straight down there is where the pool is, and it looks like you got that canopied off too.
There were
Doing work on it or something. Who knows?
Daddy. Daddy.
Yes, Sean.
Drop buildings beside the pool.
No,
The black building.
a ways from the pool. In the Bowker building. I don't even know what goes on in the Bowker building anymore. This is the Bowker building here. I don't know what goes on in there anymore. Used to be provincial lawyers and shit in there, and government services. God only knows what goes in there now. So you can see the legislature from the other side. And if you notice, there's 3 flags up there.
Alberta.
Alberta, the Canadian flag, and the Union Jack. And what does the Union Jack represent, guys?
I don't know.
That's our allegiance to the Commonwealth, the British Commonwealth.
Oh.
Because our figurehead is still the Queen of England. There's still a lot of Albertans, me included, that still look at the red ensign as being our proper flag.
Oh.
Because it actually represented all of Canada, as opposed to the maple leaf. The maple leaf represents Eastern Canada.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we don't have the maple leaf like that here. That's almost
We don't have any maple leaf here.
not like that, no.
Oh.
That is almost exclusively an Eastern Canada thing. So there you can see what used to be Ducey Diamond, but now it's, I'm not even sure whether it's Trapper or Stadium or what the hell they call it now. It used to be the Ducey Diamond, then it became Telus Field. I don't even know what it is now, like I said. So Remax Center now.
Become what do you call that? Office for real estate.
No, they just bought the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Put their name up there. So now we're going across the James McDonald Bridge. There you can see the Hotel Mac,
Mm-hmm.
the entire downtown tour. Gonna go up Connors Road.
Daddy, we're going to the art gallery. We're going to see the art gallery.
If you look up here, there's Mootard again.
Daddy, we're looking at the art gallery.
And if you notice, lots of snow. That's where you guys went tobogganing this winter.
Yeah. It's still there.
Oh yeah, the snow's gonna be there in quite a while.
Wait a minute, we took a picture of this very night. Remember the picture that you have in your bedroom of me, Daddy?
Mill Creek Ravine. If you remember, we went hiking through the Mill Creek Ravine last summer.
Oh!
You remember?
I have those memories.
Well, that's good.
I
Having memories is important.
Daddy, I took a picture of the downtown one during the night, and I see the car.
If you look right behind, you get a good view of the downtown core before it disappears. Yeah, the LRT is going to be coming up through here.